everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is time for the October polish pickup preview video. Now, if you are new to polish pickup or you have no idea what I'm talking about, please check out the description box down below. I will have all the information regarding where to find the website, what time they open, what some of the terminology that I'm using in this video regarding caps and whatnot. All of that information will be in the description box down below. But the main thing you need to know is that the Polish Pickup is a pre-sale of limited edition indie nail polishes that is only open during the first weekend of the month. Pre-sales for October's Polish Pickup will go live October 5th, which is this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you have about 4 days to order any and all polishes you may wish. So the pickup will close on Monday, October 8th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, Polish Pickup always has a theme that the creators go off of in order to create their beautiful polishes. This month's theme is going to be Villans, which I feel is very appropriate for the month of October. As I mentioned in so many of my videos, I only have a small fraction of the polishes available during the pickup, and as you can see as I'm scrolling through the list right now, there are tons of polishes available. Most of the listings are posted right now, so you can start making your wish lists and start making a battle plan and strategizing when the shop is actually open this weekend. Before we get going with swatches and talking about all the pretties I have right here, just wanted to give a quick shout out to all of the indie makers who have sent me polishes for this month's preview. You guys are fantastic, and honestly, these videos would not be possible without all of your help and all of your generosity. So thank you so much. So let's get going. Let's start talking about some of these beauties that will be available for sale this weekend. Let's get this party started with Nemesis of Eternia from Colores de Carol. This is described as a deep purple based polish with a red and purple aurora shimmer and tons of multi-chrome flakies. Bonus points for this polish for being a magnetic polish as well. So when you apply the magnet to the nail, you will also see a gold copper shimmer that will be pulled out from inside this polish, which contrasts so beautifully to this kind of purpley reddish maroon base. Found the formula to be really easy to work with. It is extremely buildable and so smooth to put on the nail. I was able to get it completely opaque in 2 coats, and with it being a magnetic polish, you definitely want to apply that magnet on the second coat when the polish is still wet. Obviously, you don't want to touch the magnet to the nail because it will dent your manicure, so you kind of want to hover that magnet close to your nail without actually touching it, allowing the gold and the copper to be pulled out from inside this polish. The natural finish on this is extremely glossy, but I do recommend putting a topper on it just to protect your manicure. Another thing to keep in mind with Nemesis of Eternia is that it does come with a magnet when you purchase it. Nemesis of Eternia is a 15 milliliter bottle priced at $12, and there is no cap. Next up, we have Everybody Loves a Hero from Creative Cuticles. This is a charcoal crelly based polish. The fun thing about this polish is mixed with tons of multicolor shifting flakies that are very sparse and very small. However, they do really stand out from inside this deep charcoal jelly base. I was fantastically surprised with this formula. It was nearly opaque in 1 coat. I feel like if you really are heavy-handed with this polish, you could probably get this opaque in 1. However, with it being kind of this crelly jelly base, you really do want to build this up to really layer on all of those multi-chrome flakies. So I went ahead and did a second coat just to even out some of the bald patches and some of the thinness that happens when this polish dries down. This polish has an extremely high gloss finish. I am not wearing a top coat in these swatches. This is the natural finish of this polish, which is absolutely fantastic. Everybody Loves a Hero is a 15 milliliter bottle priced at $10, and there is no cap. Next, we have I'm Gonna Win from Moonshine Manny. This is a sunshine yellow crelly polish that is filled with a mixture of purple and green glitters. There are metallic glitters, there are also some multi-chrome flakies, and a small dusting of hollow in here as well. The hollow does get kind of lost ever so slightly against this sunshine yellow crelly base, but you do still see flashes of the rainbow when you take this polish outside into the sunshine. Formula on this crelly is very easy to work with. I was happy to see a lot of color saturation in 1 coat, along with a lot of glitter payoff as well. However, you do want to put on a second coat to build up that base color and to give you even more glitter and to even out the look. Now, this polish does dry down a tad bit, so you do want to add a glossy topper to it to help with any texture issues that may arise and to give it a nice full even shine. Adding a matte topper will also change the look of this polish quite nicely. I'm Gonna Win is a 15 milliliter bottle priced at $11, and there is no cap. Now let's take a look at Magic Dance from Nail Hoot. Magic Dance is a jelly glitter bomb that is absolutely fantastic. The base color is kind of like a charcoaly, kind of purpley gray base. However, what you really notice the most are all of the glitters inside this polish. It is stuffed to the gills with metallic glitter, holographic glitter that really do bounce off dramatically against this kind of gray charcoal jelly background. The first coat is definitely a little on the thin side, but that is to be expected. However, you get tons of glitter payoff, and it really is quite buildable, and you are able to get full glitter and jelly coverage in anywhere from 2 to 3 coats. Looking back at these swatches now, I realize I probably should have done a third coat, especially towards the tip of my nail, but I'm still actually quite happy with the 2 coats because it's absolutely stunning. It does dry a tad bit textured, so make sure and put a glossy topper on it if you are sensitive to textured polishes, because with all those glitters, it's a little bit on the rough side. Magic Dance is a 15 milliliter bottle priced at $8.99, and there is no cap. Next, we have That'll Be Great from Night Owl Lacquer. This is a polish that you can't quite put your finger on as to what color it is, because we are dealing with this multi-chrome shift in here that goes from red to copper and bronze. On top of that, there is also some chameleon flakies in here that shift between purple and blue. Some of them also go between like a wine and a red and a gold. Like, there's just all the sorts of shiftiness happening inside this polish. And then there's also some hollow in here as well, so it's just all of the things mixed into this bottle, making it absolutely magical. Formula was an absolute breeze to work with. I was completely happy in 2 coats. However, I feel like application style may affect the outcome of this polish, so I'm going to say you will be good anywhere from 2 to 3 coats. You'll get plenty of color saturation and tons of hollow and flakies on top of that as well. The natural finish of this was not nearly as glossy enough for me, so I did add a glossy topper to kind of smooth things out and to give it a high gloss shine. That'll Be Great is a 15 milliliter bottle priced at $13, and there is no cap. Next up, we have Perfectly Balanced from Pampered Polished. This blurple, periwinkle, bluish, purple, crelly base is loaded with all sorts of multi-chrome chameleon flakies. There's gold flakies in here as well, some hollow micro shreds, and some scattered hollow on top of that as well. Now, the flakies in here are not very big. They're definitely finely milled and on the smaller side, making this polish not so textured when it dries on the nail. The formula on this is very buildable. The first coat may seem a little on the sheer side, but it does build up rather nicely in anywhere from 2 to 3 coats. You get beautiful color saturation. You get tons of the mini multi-chrome flakies that, like I mentioned before, do not create a textured finish when this polish is dried and said to go. However, I did want to put on a glossy topper anyway, just because old habits die hard, and you want to protect this manicure as much as possible and really allow the hollow and the flakies to come shining through. Perfectly Balanced is a 13.5 milliliter bottle priced at $12, and there is a cap of only 200 bottles available. Next up, we have No Man Can Kill Me from Static Lacquer. This is described as a blackened jelly base with tons of green shimmer, hollow flakies, and chameleon flakies as well. This is definitely a very deep, dark, broody green polish, but it's a little bit sparkly, a little bit pizzazzy, and it's absolutely beautiful on the nail. First coat will give you tons of glitter and flaky and hollow payoff. However, the base color just isn't quite dark enough, so you will need to go anywhere from 2 to 3 coats to get full opaque color and to get tons and tons of the sparkly bits all over your nails. I was happy in about 2 coats, but personal preference might push this one to a 3-coater depending on your application style. I will say that removal was a little bit tricky on this one because of the volume of flakies and glitters inside this polish, so if you want to make it easier for yourself to remove this, I would definitely recommend a peel-off base coat. Also, the texture is a little bit on the rough side when this one dries down because, again, we've got a lot of glitter, a lot of flakies, a lot of hollow in here, so it makes it a tad bit on the rough side. So I highly recommend a glossy topper to give it a nice, smooth, flawless look. No Man Can Kill Me is priced at $12, and there is a cap of 200 bottles available. And finally, let's talk about Coat of Many from Top Shelf Lacquer. This is it, guys. High glitz, high glam in this beautiful rose gold glitter polish. In a clear base, we have nothing but a large, copious amount of rose gold metallic glitters, but on closer inspection, you will also see some flashes of red metallic glitter and blue metallic glitter and green as well. And don't forget, there's some hollow in here too, so there's some rainbows that come popping out of this rose gold, which is so gorgeous. Now, this polish can be worn on its own if you build it up anywhere from 2 to 3 coats, or you can use it as a glitter topper. The more you build up this polish, it does come slightly more difficult to remove, so keep that in mind when using this polish. Maybe use a peel off base coat, or just be ready for the long haul when it comes time for removal. Does dry down very textured because it is in just a simple clear base, and with all that glitter you do get some bumps along the way, so use a nice thick glossy topper if that is something you are sensitive to. Coat of Many is a 15 milliliter bottle priced at $13, and there is no cap. And that is it. Those are all the polishes that I have to share with you all for the October polish pickup. But don't forget, there's more than just polish on the pickup. They have so many other products, again, produced by indie makers, whether it's bath bombs, lotions, or oils. There are many, many things to be found in the self-care, nail care area of the pickup as well. And don't forget about theme nominations, where you can make suggestions and recommendations for future themes in future polish pickups for the indie vendors. But that is my video for today, you guys, and it's also my last polish pickup preview video for the year. I've got a little baby girl coming in a little over a week, so I will be taking a little bit of a short break until probably the new year. But never fear, my dears, there are definitely tons of swatchers and reviewers in the Facebook group for polish pickup, so I will link the Facebook group down below. That way you guys don't miss out on anything regarding polish pickup, especially when it comes to previews and swatches. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great polish pickup weekend. Bye!